did the right person win?
So I'm
like to comment?
Yes, yes, the right person won. You just have to take my word on it. Look, the challenges of we shot for a long time. It was a long shooting. It was a lot of material to cover, and we're also therefore the show is also therefore at the mercy of fitting in 43 minutes because we have to leave. What's that? X number of minutes for advertising. So you've got the toughest job with making TV is the editing. It's the toughest job to keep a storyline alive, to keep viewers, interested, guessing. And sometimes potentially things might have been missed, but it's a decision it's a difficult decision that has to be made. Definitely. The three judges judge very honestly. There's no preconceived plan about who's going to win and who's going to lose because you don't know who's going to stuff up on the day anyway. So we had two amazing people in the finals. We had Jen, who's a 20-year-old, and we had Zander, who's in his early 30s, and Zander's very clear in his mind what his style of cooking is. He's very much Italian. That's his sort of background as well, but Dan's a Singaporean, very strong sort of family recipes, traditional way of cooking, but he somehow manages to bring that Asian influence into his cooking. Jen, beautiful character, amazing 20-year-olds. I wish there were more 20-year-olds around like her. So creative, so energetic, so excited, but like most 20-year-olds, gung-ho, want to achieve so much. And that was our advice to her throughout the show as well, is to sometimes less is more. So have that sort of strength of, to balance out your meals, have a little bit more control. And potentially that's where she fell down. But she's incredibly clever. And we all know the show, you don't have to win it. I didn't win MasterChef Australia in 2012. You don't have to win it, but it's what you do after that, and that's where the strength of character and the determination comes in. She'll do well. Don't worry about her.
So there's probably not enough Asian content in what she did.
Look, the criteria was very clearly, you got to give us an Asian feast. The whole concept of MasterChef was getting amateur cooks to come into a competition, compete, showcase what you can do. I can't compete with Abi because Abi's this pro at desserts, right? And I'm really good at making curries. So it's to the best of my ability. But behind what people, I guess, are realizing also, the impact it has on a nation is phenomenal. You get so many more home cooks. People become so much more aware of what they're putting in their bodies, how to make things. They're becoming so much more sophisticated. So it's really getting people back into the kitchen. And then it's that full cycle is then getting people to go to Kranji and buying stuff because they know that it's pesticide free or limited pesticides, whatever the case might be. It's teaching a nation how to cook again from basic, and it's getting people excited about food. And food has that amazing power to bring people together.
Is it sort of rebuilding certain ecosystems that might have started to crumble a bit along the way? I
think so, in my new cookbook, I talk about feasting. Traditionally, dinners were where the family got together, family members get together, friends get together, and it's generally a very happy moment. If you go and have yam cha, these days we rush through yam cha, but yam cha was traditionally a gathering of people, and they sit, for hours, they drink tea, they eat a little bit of dim sum here and there, they chat about their day. I think we've lost that. And we're always wanting something quick. How do I get dinner on the table quickly? How do I get quick food? I want to cook in 15 minutes, And
you want it Instagrammable as well, right?
And you want it, exactly, So, as annoying as I find myself doing this at times, but it's a necessity in my field as well. It's also keeping people informed about what I'm doing. Some people want to know, constantly want to know what I'm doing. But it's capturing that moment of cooking a dish. But I reckon things like MasterChef will change, will have a major change on the way people eat. I believe it will bring people back into the kitchen.